morning, Captain. Hey, is this the poor farm?
That's it.
I thought so. What's that?
That's the bath bell.
The what?
The bath bell. You have to wash up all over or no dinner. Huh?
All right, Lord, don't say I didn't tell you. Ow! Hey, mister, come here, mister. What is it? Come here. Hey, you want to buy a brand new automobile cheap?
This one?
Yeah, well, it's brand new. It ain't hardly broke in yet.
What are you breaking it in with, an axe?
Why, no, that don't hurt it none. It don't hurt the running of it none. Anyway, well, this car's brand new. Cost $800 yesterday. Hey, listen, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sell you this car right now, today, for $100, and I'll throw in the wood.
$100, huh?
Yeah, and $100 I got to have me and today.
What's the great rush?
Well, mister, there's only $100 stands between me and the poor farm.
You sure this car's yours?
Sure, it's mine. You don't suppose I'd be selling you somebody else's car, do you?
Well, I wouldn't know. How's she run?
Like a $40 mule.
Move over, let me try it.
Yes, sir.
How long, Chief? Long.
Chief.
Yeah.
Police?
Yeah.
You crazy fool with the automobile!
So shut up, Toad, and listen to me. The car's outside.
Did it hurt much?
Looks like the Seaboard Airline hit it. But what I ought to do is to lock you all up. For if ever there was a nuisance, it's you Tobacco Road folks. You ain't worth the expense to the county. You're just naturally trifling. And I reckon that's all there is to it.
Right in the corner where you are. Right in the corner.
Christ, that's yowling! It made me late already. I ain't going to put off my Sunday dinner any longer messing around in a family squabble. So get out of here, all of you. Get in your car and go on down to Tobacco Road. And stay there.
You mean you ain't gonna put him in a chain gang?
If you don't get out of here, I'll put you in it.
Well, he stole my overalls and he broke my automobile. He threw them in the yard. Now get out!
Yes, and don't you never think about getting back in again, neither.
You mean you ain't gonna ride me to the poor farm?
No, sir. This here machine's mine and Bessie's, and you near about ruined it already.
Well, that's the way you feel about it? Get out of here! And get off of my land!
I ain't gonna be your landlord. They're gonna throw you off it.
What are we chucking rocks at him for?
It made me mad. Did the man come?
Not yet. Couldn't she even get me no snuff?
I couldn't get you no nothing.
Ain't nothing much worth taking anyway, I reckon.
I'm sorry, Ellie.
I ain't blaming you.
Well, maybe things will be better over there. Maybe they'll...
It sure couldn't be no worse.
Jeter! Come on, Jeter! Jeter, wait a minute! I ain't mad! Jeter, wait! I gotta talk to you, Jeter! Wait a minute! Jeter, wait! I gotta talk to you, Jeter! Wait a minute! Wait a minute, Jeter! Wait, I ain't mad at you no more! It's about Pearl. She's going off again.
You ain't gonna hit me in the head with a rock?
Don't you understand? Pearl's going off to Augusta.
What was you doing to her?
Ain't I wasn't doing a thing in the world to that girl except tying her up with some rope. She busted loose from me and I ain't seen her since.
How you know she ain't out in the woods hiding?
I tell you she gone off to Augusta. Jones Peabody seen her and she told him she's going there.
Thank the Lord.
Jeter, you gotta do something.
That's the way they all went, love. Every darn one of them, Lizzie Bell and Clara. Well, I can't remember all their darn names. There was so many of them, but they all done the same darn thing. They up and run off down to cotton mills in Augusta so they'd have pretty clothes and a hat to wear.
Maybe she come back by herself. You reckon she will, Jeter?
Well, I wouldn't trust none of them. No, they didn't like living on Tobacco Road. They didn't like the clothes their ma made for them. So they just all up and went and run off.
I sure hate to lose her for some reason or other. She's pretty. I used to love to just sit out on the porch and watch her through the window when she's combing and brushing her pretty yellow hair.
You know, I was just thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea for you to have Ellie Mae come down to your house and kind of look after the place and cook for you?
I don't know of a prettier sight to see than just look into Pearl's pale blue eyes early in the morning. It's awful pretty any time of day, but I don't reckon I'll ever forget how pretty it is just when the sun's coming up.
Well, Ellie Mae's got to get married somewhere, and if you don't take a fancy to her, I don't know where.
You reckon if I was to go up to Augusta and find her, she'd let me bring her home?
Oh, Pearl? No, what's the use? You'd do the same thing over again. Now, with Ellie Mae, that'd be different. Eighty and me and Robert will be going away pretty soon, and there wouldn't be nobody here to look after Ellie Mae. No, you just say the word, and I'll have her wash up and come down.
Well, she's mighty old for a wife.
Well, you get used to that.
What about what all I give you for Pearl?
Oh, with Ellie Mae, I'll give you the quilts back, and say you can be sure of one thing: she won't be running off all the time. No, sir.
Well, all right. Tell her to wash her up and come on down.
Go get yourself washed up and go down to his house and fix up for her.
$800 for that car, you're just about ruined it already! I gotta tell you, you crazy
Do you want to go?
Yes, Ma.
There's Mr. Payne. Hi, Mr. Payne. Go on, Edie. Get him a drink of water.
You come for the money.
How you got to bust in talking business right away the minute the man comes? Get him a drink of water first. Hi, Mr. Payne. I'm sure glad to see you. Make yourself right at home. Edie, get Mr. Payne a glass of water. Come on.
Well, hope you managed to get the money, Mr. Lester.
Money. No, sir, I ain't, and that's a fact. You know, it looks as though I'm in a whopping bad fixin' and no fooling. You know, Mr. Payne, why, looks like the good Lord don't want us to grow things in the earth anymore. If he did, he'd be more careful about it. And he'd make the rich people loosen up and lend us farmers some money.
Mr. Payne don't care nothing about what you think about that.
Mr. Lester, why don't you go on up to Augusta and get work in the mills?
The mills? Well, I wouldn't work in them darn mills. That's a place for women. Oh, wind and string on little spools and things like that. No, sir, not for me. I wouldn't go up there if they'd give me $15 a week. No, I just simply couldn't. Well, I just simply couldn't live like that. So.
I guess it'll be a whole lot better on the poor farm.
Well, that's all right, Edie. You go on up there and look for the rest of the children. I wouldn't stop you. I wouldn't do anything to stop you. But not for me. Me, it's different. I couldn't live in the city. City don't like me, and I don't like the city. I can't live propped up. I've got to be on the ground, and that's why I like the poor farm. It's on the ground, and it's in the country.
I better go where you go.
Well, I don't know what else there is to say. Oh, I hate this kind of thing just about as much as anything in the world. But it's not my land, and it's not my bank. I just haven't got any choice.
Well, you can't blame you. You
Morris first, you know.